Good morning, guys. We're starting out with a beautiful sunrise. Just a couple of clouds out there. It's 47 degrees in Springfield on southerly winds at 7 miles per hour. Temperatures are not as cold as they were yesterday. We're about 10 to 15 degrees warmer. It's 47 in Springfield, 48 in Monette, and 47 in Bentonville. By dismissal, a temperature of 69 degrees with increasing clouds. It'll be partly to mostly cloudy, breezy, and warm. Showers and storms arrive on the overnight tonight and into tomorrow. We now have that marginal risk, making it as far north as Branson and West Plains. So you can see in the green along that Missouri-Arkansas border into the south, that's where we'll have that threat for 1 or 2 storms, mainly with some large quarter-size hail tonight into tomorrow. So hour by hour, we've got clouds as we head through the day today and temperatures in the middle and upper 60s. Clouds and some showers and thunderstorms arrive on the overnight tonight. We'll keep that storm threat especially early tomorrow, and then those temperatures will stay warm in the 60s as those storms exit to the east by the evening hours. We'll have showers and thunder on Thursday with a high of 63. 69 degrees on Friday, dry and still warm. We'll have temperatures stay warm through the weekend despite another cold front coming through. Temperatures in the lower 70s Saturday and Sunday, and we stay in the 60s on the backside of that cold front too. Joe, Lauren.
We have a lot of election results to bring you this morning, but we'll start with the biggest issue of the night, the SPS bond issue. And its second attempt will pass at a vote of 61 to 39. School officials say it would fund improvements for school safety and infrastructure, and now the school district will move forward with those improvements. People at a watch party last night were very pleased when voters approved Prop S. The district will be working on 39 high-priority projects, including renovations for 6 schools, creating safer entrances at 31, and adding classroom space.
Just blessed. The community of Springfield rallied behind our kids, and it's going to make a huge difference, not only today, but for years and years to come. The task force did such great legwork to position us to be ready, and the community gave us the green light, so we will get to work tomorrow in order to execute on behalf of our kids.
Construction on those school buildings will begin this summer.
And Springfield Public Schools released a statement last night in response to the community support, saying in part, quote, "We celebrate an outpouring of support for dedicated teachers, eager learners, and strong schools that help prep the workforce of today and tomorrow." Also in the statement, the school district thanked those who helped spread awareness about the bond issues and pledged its commitment to completing the high-priority projects both on time and within budget.
Another big issue in Springfield, who will be a new city council member. Councilman Mike Schilling was up for re-election in Zone 3 with Noah Snelson running against him. Schilling wins that vote by 75%. And a look at the race for General Counsel Seat C. Andrew Lear will be keeping his spot after he was appointed to the position last fall when Christy Folnecki left council. He ran against Amy Champlin and Jay Owens, but Lear won with 49%.
Also, after this election, Springfield Mayor Ken McClure, as well as 4 of his fellow councilmen, will retain their seats. McClure said thank you in a statement last night to both the citizens of Springfield for voting and also congratulating all those who ran for city council. He said in part, quote, "I would like to thank all candidates who ran for office and congratulate Councilman Andy Lear, Mike Schilling, Matt Simpson, and Richard Allis on successful campaigns, and officially welcome Abe McGull to City Council."
And among the issues on the ballot in Nixa, voters approve a school bond issue 67 to 33%. School officials say it'll be used to fund renovations for things like classrooms, remodeling the stadium complex, and building a new performing arts center at the high school. Century Elementary will also be renovated. Voters approved a tax levy increase of 41 cents as well. Supporters of the questions on the ballot had a watch party last night, and Nixa's superintendent says now that the questions have passed, the district is focused on the future.
And now the hard work's going to start. Just making sure that we go out over the next 3 years as we start the projects that we promised, and making sure our community is up to date on what we're doing and when we're doing it, and you know, what we promised, we're going to make sure we fulfill.
People in Republic voting no last night on a new sales tax. This was intended to be a 1% sales tax for city services to hire additional firefighters and police officers. The final result, 57% of voters said no to this, as opposed to 43% of yes votes.
And in Branson, current Mayor Karen Best was running for re-election against two competitors. Both Ray Eugene Eaton and Ed Akers are hoping to take her spot, but 1,600 people cast their ballots. Ed Akers unseated current Mayor Karen Best by a vote of 790 to 733, a difference of just 57. Mayor Best, who lost re-election, gave Color 10 this statement after learning the results, saying, quote, "It's been my honor and privilege to serve the citizens of Branson for the past 2 terms. I love this community with all my heart."
Best has also spoken highly of Ed Akers in the past, and we spoke to Akers recently in Branson. He told us Branson needs attractions to bring new people into the city. One of his first priorities will be addressing and finalizing issues like the open container law and the memorial to the Ride the Ducks victims.
And finally, a look at the results for the Lawrence County 911 Central Dispatch question. Voters said yes to drop an existing surcharge on landlines and then pay for half-cent sales to fund a new emergency dispatch center. The sales tax passes with 60% to 40%.
Of course, the election coverage doesn't stop here. The results on the bottom of your screen right now, and there's a lot more issues to get to that you can check out by visiting ozarksfirst.com as we have the latest results for every issue.
New this morning, Cox Health has launched its 7th annual diaper drive this week to collect diapers for local infants in need.
Color 10's Hannah Zettel is still over at Cox South this morning. She explains for us. Hannah, how are you?
Good morning, Lauren and Joe. As you said, I'm here at Cox South, and you know, if there's one thing that everyone can agree on, I know it's election season, but everyone can agree that babies are the sweetest thing that could ever grace this earth, and it's expensive to raise a baby. So one thing that, you know, we don't often think about is how expensive diapers are, and they can cost $20 to $30 a pack. And to kind of help infants in need around the Ozarks, Cox Health has organized the 7th annual diaper drive, where you can come by to any of these locations with drop-off boxes to donate diapers. Now, I'm joined by Cox Health's Caitlin McConnell, and thank you for being here this morning. So let's just reiterate, how necessary is this drive?
You know, diapers are something that a lot of families struggle to have for their babies. You know, as you said, they're very expensive. It's something that every baby clearly needs. And so Cox Health 7 years ago decided to step up and really try to help supply some of that need here in the Ozarks.
Right, and it kicked off earlier this week, and it runs through the end of the month?
It does. April 30th is the day it wraps up. I would remind people that we will take packages of, you know, diapers that your baby may have outgrown, because we'll repackage them, or the diaper banks will before they're distributed, and we'll also take cloth diapers as well.
All right, so whether you're running errands and you want to pick up a pack, you have a couple of extra from, you know, that maybe your baby outgrew, you have cloth, anything, they will accept it, and it's going to help babies around the Ozarks who really need it. But for now, in Springfield, Hannah Zettel, Ozarks First.
All right, Hannah, thank you for that update. We also have some information that's your right to know. The Springfield Police Department has released the name of the Springfield man who died while in custody Monday. The department has identified the man as 32-year-old Wally McCurdy. Officers caught McCurdy after he was accused of shoplifting at the Walmart on East Kearney. McCurdy attempted to flee, but officers used a taser to stop him. After noticing he had stopped breathing, officers conducted life-saving measures and transported McCurdy to Mercy, where he later died. Detectives continue to investigate that death, and an autopsy will be conducted by the Greene County Medical Examiner's Office.
Of course, a big trend happening this morning is all about the elections, and we encourage you to go to ozarksfirst.com. We have an elections page for you. Every issue right there with the nice drop-down results with just the click of a button. There's also a search engine there if you're trying to find topics on one specific county or region or city. So, again, ozarksfirst.com.
That's really useful and helpful. Go us. That's great.
We're impressing Elisa Rapp over here with it.
That's fabulous. Yep.
That's very nice. Yeah. Check that out if you'd like to see more election results from yesterday. And then people are about to head on out to the bus stop and to work. What can we see here, Elisa?
Not as cold out there this morning. Temperatures will be warm this afternoon, 69 degrees, with increasing clouds and breezy south winds. Showers and storms arrive tonight. We'll have showers and thunderstorms tomorrow. Could have some marginally severe sized hail, mainly along that Missouri-Arkansas border, tonight to tomorrow.
Okay, make sure you stay tuned and make sure you have the Color 10 weather app as we take a look at that. A little bit of a cloudy sunrise here in Springfield. Hope you all have a great Wednesday.